Yeah.
You see all these tram tracks?
Yeah.
We know them as roads.
Oh.
And that's where we berth the trams during the day and at night when they go to sleep.
Oh.
So how many roads do you think we have in Essendon Depot?
Like
It's under 30.
20?
24.
Oh.
We've got 24 roads. And how many trams do you think we can squeeze into the depot?
Like 50?
Well, that's a good guess. 72.
72?
It's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
72 squeezed in. Well, I think this one's in...
Wait.
Somebody might be on this one. So we've got 2054.
Yeah.
So we know that. That's a B class.
Yeah.
So there's no pantograph connected, so I know the tram is off.
Unpowered.
And safe. Let's have a little look. So I put the key in to open the door.
Oh.
All right, VIP guest first. So this is, we got all your routes that we put the tram on.
Yeah.
Because it also does the route 58.
Yeah. Wait, what about the 82 and 57?
Well, this class of tram will only go on the 59 and the 58.
But sometimes it can go on the 57.
That's right, we do.
But not the 82 yet.
Now the 82, the tram's just too big for the 82 at the moment, so we need to make the stops longer to incorporate the longer
G-class
tram.
and the B2s.
Yes, so that we will do. So you'll see lots of changes on the Route 57
and the
82, yes, all to accommodate the longer tram.
Oh.
So this tram here, as you know, is a B class.
Yeah.
Do you know how many meters it is? It's roughly 23.5 meters long.
Oh.
Yeah. And how long or shorter do you think the G class is? Do you think the G class is going to be longer?
It is going to be long.
It is by 2 meters.
Oh.
So it's not much, but it's going to be a low floor tram.
Yeah, so wheelchairs can also access the tram.
That's right. So we haven't got the steps to come up.
Yeah.
So all underneath this tram now, where we've stepped up, right, we've got a big space underneath.
Oh.
And that's where all the motors are. All the electronics and everything like that. Everything's underneath. And with the low floor tram, we can't have that. So what we've got is literally the low floor.
Oh.
And all the motors are on the roof.
The motors?
Yeah, they've swapped it around. So
check it out.
Looks very similar. It's just bigger.
Oh.
Isn't it? The controls are all the same, but it's just a bigger room.
Oh, okay.
Now,
yeah.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, that's the point.
It is, yes. This is, you've done your homework. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. So this is what we call a point bar.
Yeah.
So this basically is your steering wheel. Because when you come to a junction, you can either turn left or we can turn right.
Oh.
Now in a car, your mum uses the steering wheel.
Yeah.
But we haven't got a steering wheel.
Since it's a tram.
This is a tram, so it's on tram tracks. So we have to change the tracks. Okay? So the only way we can change the tracks is to use the point bar.
Oh.
And that changes the tracks.
Okay.
And then we can get back in the tram and drive to whichever direction we've changed them to.
Oh, I did not notice this.
So that's how we drive the tram. So it's just like a car, just like your mum.
Yeah.
So do you know we've got 3 pedals down there?
Oh, this one moves it.
Yep. So we're not. You can press anything. Nothing's going to happen to the tram.
This one goes backwards.
So that's what we call the accelerator.
Oh, the accelerator.
So that makes it go quicker. And then which one do you think the brake is? That's it. Yeah, that's the brake pedal. Yeah. Now that one on the left, what do you think that one is?
Starting to move forward.
No, that's what we call the safety pedal.
Safety.
So when you drive the tram, we have to press that down and hold it down first.
Oh.
Yeah, because then that tells the tram that somebody's here and we are awake and we are conscious.
Okay.
So if our foot comes off that, the emergency brakes come on.
Oh.
So let's say if you're driving along and suddenly you fall asleep. All right, and then your foot will come off. And if your foot comes off and you fall asleep, we don't want the tram to move forward, do we?
So
Because we
there's
don't
an
know what we're
emergency
going to
brake.
hit. So it's not the emergency brake, but it's like what we call full service brake. So it's like a really hard brake, but not enough for people to fall over.
Oh.
And it will bring the tram to a stop.
And
Now, if you wake up,
yeah.
then you can put your foot back on the safety pedal and then continue to drive. So it's a safety feature.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Z class has them as well.
Oh.
And also the A class.
The A class.
The A class.
Wait. Which depot are the A classes
So
in?
the A class is out of South Bank.
South Bank.
They have the A class, yeah, which is very, very similar to a Z class.
Yeah, I'll check out the A class when I go there.
You can have a look at that one, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. All right. So what do you think of the B? What's your favourite one, the B or the Z?
The B.
The B. It's bigger. You got more room.
Yeah. I want to see the information pids on the B classes.
Well, we can switch that one on. Let's have a look, see if we can
Get it?
get something on. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to put the pantograph up.
Okay.
Do you want to put the pantograph up? That's it. All right. And then we've got to turn the battery on. Oh, the other way. Turn it the other way. That's it. That's it. That's on. And then what we need to do is we need to turn the forward reverse on to turn this on, that's how we change the destination.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So again, it's the same as the Z. So turn the key from like 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And that's it that way. Turn it a bit more on there. That's it. That's it. All right. So you can turn the indicators off if you want.
I did turn off the indicators.
All right. So we've just got to wait a couple of minutes for this to
Actually
fire up. And this tram, we've got a camera on it.
CCTV footage.
Well, it's not CCTV. It doesn't record. It's just a live stream of the back door, so we can see, because this tram bends in the middle.
Oh.
So we call that an articulated joint.
Oh.
So if we stop the tram on a corner and we've gone round the corner and we open the doors, if we look in the mirror, you can't see the back door.
Oh.
So that's why we have the camera there, so we can have a look to see if anybody's getting on or getting off.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't want to close the door and squash them, do we?
No.
And what about the microphone? This one's a slightly different microphone.
Wait, what?
It's there. But
what is it doing down there?
It's just a different style. So you've just got, there's the PA for it, so you've got to just push it to the right hand side. And then you can ask your passengers, last stop, Essendon Depot.
Last stop, Essendon Depot, 59 tram. Last stop.
That's it. All right, so now can you see what it says in the display?
No.
Or you might need to stand up a little bit to see the reflection. It says not in service.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would love to change the information page.
So what route would you like to do? The 59 to the city? Or Airport West? What one do you normally travel on?
Most of the time, the 59.
This is the 59. Okay, so let's press OK. Alright, so select route, so press OK again. Alright, now we've got to use the arrows and go down until you see 59.
I'll check any routes I want.
That's okay, have a look, see if you can find, let's have 59, we want 59. So keep going.
I might even spot 58.
Oh, I think you will.
Oh, this is definitely...
Yeah, keep going, it will come.
Oh.
That's it, nearly there.
I want to do the 57.
Okay, you could do enter the 57. Now, where are we going to go? Flinders Street or West Maribyrnong?
West Maribyrnong.
Alright, so cursor the arrow down again, so that's highlighted. That's it.
Now I need to...
Alright. Now can you see it?
Oh yes, I see the 57.
Yeah. All right. All right, looks good.
Whoa.
Now which one do you want to select? Do the 59?
59D.
All right, do you know what the D stands for?
The depot.
That's right, it does. So select it now, just press OK.
Okay.
That's it.
Now, where's this going to go?
So now, if you watch it,
Essendon Tram Depot.
it says Essendon Tram Depot, and you can also see, if you can read it, it says 59D.
Yeah, I
So-
don't know if it's also, there's an Airport West one.
It's the same. We do have an Airport West one. So we press OK, select route. We'll go to 59, and there's Airport West.
Yeah.
And you can see it will change. Just give it a couple of seconds.
Oh, yay.
There we go, Airport West, route 59.
Now I will. Oh,
That's it. So these are the
Oh,
individual
okay.
tram stops.
now the information PIDs are on inside.
And if you have a look now, you can see it coming up on the information screen for the passengers.
Yeah.
All right. Forward reverse. So turn the key from with your right hand to 4 o'clock. Hold it there, and then go back to this position.
How?
You've got to hold the key.
Like
It,
that?
bit more. Turn it a bit. That's it. Now turn it to. That's it. You got it. That's it. All right. Now we want to bring the pantograph down. So disconnect it from the overhead.
Lower.
So lower that down, and then we just wait.
There it
That's
is.
hit the top of the roof. Now we've still got power, so we need to get rid of these lights.
Oh.
So we need to turn the battery off. That's it. All
Okay.
gone. And then we just pull the lid down. Mind your fingers. That's it. And then take the key from 3 o'clock to mid 12 o'clock. Oh, sometimes we get a bit.
It's a bit tricky.
Let me just try it again. I'll give it a couple of magic. That's it.
There
Magic
it is.
bangs. All right. When the tram is driving,
Yeah.
you've got the steel rails.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's metal.
Okay.
And you've got the wheels on the tram.
Okay.
They're metal as well.
Metal.
So we've got metal on top of metal, which is very slippery. All right, so when we get slippy conditions on the tram tracks,
Yeah.
that's when it's raining or we get leaves or any other debris on there.
Oh.
So what we have is we press sand on the tram,
Onto the track so
onto
it
the
can
tram tracks.
move
So it gives you
smoothly.
friction. So you've got, it's like a sandwich. You've got the steel rail,
Yeah.
and then you've got sand on top of it, and then you've got the wheel.
Yeah.
So the sand is like the sandwich in the middle.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste very nice though. We don't
It
want to eat
tastes-
it, but it gives the tram friction, which stops it slipping and sliding.
Oh. Okay.
Now, where do we think we keep the sand in the depot?
Where?
We need a big container for the sand.
Oh. To
Have a
fill.
little look around. Where do you think you can see a big
Wait. I have a
container?
question. Actually, I don't understand why they're in this area.
We'll talk about this in a minute. I'll show you.
Okay.
But just have a look at this big container here.
Where? Oh.
Can you see it?
That's
It's sort
where
of
the
like big
sand
red
is.
brown. That's where all the sand is.
It's so big.
And look, the sand piles on the floor.
Some of the sand.
Yeah. So do you know why there's sand on the floor?
Why?
Because when we prepare the tram for service,
Yeah.
the driver has to check to make sure the sand is in there and it's working.
Oh.
If there's not any sand in there, they get it from the sand silo.
Oh.
That's where it's stored.
Okay.
And how quick do you think that gets used up? If that's all full of sand, 3 months,
Yes.
no, 2 weeks. We get
2
2 weeks. Yeah.
Of sand.
So you don't want to go to the beach where they dig that sand up from, do you? Because there'll be no sand left. There'll be nothing there. You'd be able to make a lot of sandcastles, though, wouldn't you, if you had all that?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
did we even get the sand from to this?
Oh, not they take it from a beach and it gets processed. It gets cleaned and washed.
Okay. I want to see some of
already-
the tram engines down there.
Well, we can't go down there because that's even I can't go in there.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. We've got to have proper authorization. But we can just walk up to the edge here, and I'll show you. So in this shed here, we've got.
yeah.
You can see there's the big holes down the bottom. That's where they go down and they have a look. And do you remember when I said to you, underneath the tram is where all the motor is?
Yeah.
As you can see, that's where they go down there and they service it.
Yeah.
So to go into this area here, as you
Yeah.
can see with that sign,
Yeah.
we need to have safety glasses and a hard hat
Oh,
and
okay.
safety shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, but we
I
haven't
have a
got
question
them.
again.
So we
I
can't
don't
go
have
down there.
I don't understand why there's speed limits and A class stop and B class stops.
Yeah, well,
signs.
we have a speed limit so the trams don't travel too fast, just in case somebody is down there. So it's
And
all nice
I don't know
and safe.
about those signs with A class and B classes things.
Well, that's where we want them to. So the first tram, as you can see, goes all the way to the end.
Yeah.
The next tram that comes in
Yeah.
goes to what we call the number plate
Oh.
for that class of tram. Otherwise, because you can see there's no floor, how would the
Oh.
driver get out? He can't get out. So if he pulls up to the number plate,
Okay.
the back of his tram is now here. So he can use this little walkway to get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
This
just need to-
area is fine because you've got that walkway all the way down so you can
Or,
get out of
or else
whichever
if
door.
the driver's stuck, he needs to jump down.
Yeah, well, we can't do that because that's dangerous.
Yeah.
And you've got the bars there, all the framework to stop
Oh.
that and to protect you
And
doing
then
that.
you need there was a door open there.
So they open up the back door and it's in line with this little walkway and then they can safely get off the tram.
Okay, I don't know what that little shed with materials
So
is.
that's just the maintenance storage shed where
Oh.
they've got all the spare parts.
For the trams if they
Yeah.
get broken.
Yeah. Now have a look over here.
Tram testing. You're gonna get tested in the night?
No, that's probably being serviced, ready to go out this afternoon. Now you have a little mezzanine up here. Do you know what a mezzanine is?
No.
It's like it's another floor, but it's like half a floor. Can you see it there, the railing at the top?
Yeah.
That is for when they want to get on the roof
Yeah.
and have a look at the pantograph. You know what connects to the overhead?
Yeah, the pantograph.
Yeah, if that's damaged or if that needs inspecting or servicing,
Yeah.
that's where they go and they climb up and they service it from there.
Okay.
So they can
But what
climb
about
up.
the other pantographs for the trams?
Yeah.
What about the others?
Oh, well, they can just move. Any tram can come in on this road here
Oh.
to get its pantograph looked at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that one on the right is gonna move in the afternoon.
I can tell you they will all be going out this afternoon.
Okay.
So they all come in, they get serviced and looked at and cleaned, all ready
Yeah.
for you to jump on. Love it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, that concludes everything really with the depot tour. Have you
Okay.
enjoyed it?
Yes.
I've enjoyed taking you around and showing you the trams.
Yeah.
And we've got a fellow tram driver in the making. Can do, yeah. Once you're on board and you're fully qualified,
Yeah.
your mum can come on as her own VIP passenger.
Then I can
You can,
put her as a
drive her
driver.
around.
Okay.
Okay, so how did you find that tour? Did you like it?
I did love it.
Good.